um, that was the time when Ashtavakra Gita was being recorded. And, there was nothing available, even in India at that time, to do a home video or to even acquire anything. And I remember we would go into the industrial part of Bangalore, into the Chickpet area, and we would buy these industrial lights so we could illuminate Gurudev during the recording. And we would buy these microphones and all these things that we had to acquire because there was nothing there at the ashram. And somebody from the United States brought a camera uh, to the ashram, a video camera, so that we could record Gurudev when he was at satsang. And he knew he was going to do Ashtavakra, but that didn't mean anything to us because we didn't really know what that was all about. And the camera came from the United States and it didn't work. We plugged it in, we tried everything, and zero, nothing. It wouldn't work at all. And so we went to Gurudev's kutir and we told him, the camera arrived, we have the lights, we have the microphones, we're all set up to do everything, but the camera doesn't work. And Gurudev looked at us and he said, "Oh, this is very important. What I'm going to speak about will be for posterity. Thousands of people are going to watch this. The camera needs to work." And then he just sat, closed his eyes, and we all just meditated. Didn't say a word, didn't tell us to meditate. He closed his eyes, so we followed, and we were sitting in meditation. Must have been like a half hour would have passed by. And then he just quickly opened his eyes and said, "Go check the camera." I'm sure it's working now. And sure enough, the camera was working and we were able to record the Ashtavakra. And during Ashtavakra, what was so fascinating is that, you talk about the group of friends that I had. I just remember being in my room with two roommates, and in the evening, Gurudev would do the satsang and he would talk on Ashtavakra. And when we would be back in our rooms, we would share with each other and, review what Gurudev was talking about. And I remember lying in bed and just telling my other two friends, today's talk was completely for me. And Gurudev was really talking about all these things that are going on in my life. And then somebody in the next bed would say, "No, no, 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 this was all about me. He was talking about me because these things were going on in my life." And it seemed like he was connecting to every single person at that time who was at the ashram. And it was so personal for everybody. And what's so amazing is so many years later, people are watching Ashtavakra and they feel it's so personal. It's just for them what Gurudev is talking about. So really a very special time to be able to record that. I was the cameraman, so I was so honored that I got to be the cameraman during those episodes.